It began with a single post, one that shook both Washington and Abuja. Late on a quiet Friday evening, U.S. President Trump declared that Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, was facing what he called an existential threat against Christians. And then came the words that stunned the world. If the Nigerian government fails to stop the killing of Christians, America will take action, guns a-blazing. It was a statement that sparked outrage, fear, and confusion, a warning that carried the weight of a superpower and the shadow of history. But what exactly led to this extraordinary moment? And could the United States really threaten military action against a friendly nation in Africa? This is Voices of the Forgotten, where Africa's buried truths rise again. Welcome to our in-depth report. If you're watching this, make sure to subscribe and join the conversation below, because what you're about to hear is a story of politics, power, faith, and fear. On Saturday morning, American media exploded with headlines. Trump threatens to send U.S. forces into Nigeria. His post on Truth Social described Nigeria as a country of particular concern, a term the State Department reserves for nations accused of severe violations of religious freedom. Trump accused Nigeria's government of turning a blind eye to the mass slaughter of Christians, calling on Congress to investigate. He claimed, without providing evidence, that thousands were being killed by radical groups. In his own words, "If Nigeria continues to allow the killing of Christians, America will stop all aid and assistance and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing." For Trump's supporters, it was a bold statement, proof of his willingness to defend Christianity around the world. But for others, it was reckless diplomacy, a threat that could destabilize an already fragile region. The Nigerian government reacted swiftly. President Bola Tinubu dismissed Trump's claims as misguided and untrue. Standing before reporters in Abuja, Tinubu reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to religious freedom. He said, "Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our national identity and shall always remain so." Nigeria opposes persecution of any faith and does not encourage it. Government officials insisted that the violence in the country is complex, often driven by banditry, ethnic rivalry, and competition for land, not religion. But to the outside world, especially in Western political circles, the headlines often focus on religion. And when those headlines reach Washington, they can take on their own life. For analysts, Trump's statement wasn't just about Nigeria, it was about politics at home. Throughout his career, he has portrayed himself as a global defender of Christianity, often using international crises to rally his evangelical base. So when he described Nigeria as a war zone for Christians, many saw it as part of that familiar playbook. But his words carried consequences. Diplomats feared they could strain U.S.-Nigerian relations, a partnership built on trade, counterterrorism, and democracy. The Nigerian military has long worked with American forces in combating extremist groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP. A breakdown in that cooperation could have far-reaching implications for West Africa's security. Still, Trump doubled down, saying he had instructed the Department of War to prepare for possible action, a claim experts dismissed as symbolic but alarming. Around the world, reactions were mixed. Human rights groups urged caution, saying that while Christian communities do face violence, so do Muslim and traditional groups. They warned that broad generalizations could inflame tensions and lead to more bloodshed. In Washington, lawmakers were divided. Some Republicans praised Trump's stance, Democrats accused him of playing God with foreign policy. In Nigeria, religious leaders from both sides called for calm, urging citizens not to let external politics fuel internal strife. As one Lagos pastor put it, "We do not need another war in the name of religion. What we need is justice and truth." As the dust settles, one thing remains clear. Trump's warning has reignited an old conversation about faith, politics, and power. Is the world witnessing genuine concern for religious freedom, or a new era of moral diplomacy shaped by social media and emotion? For Nigeria, the challenge is deeper: to heal the wounds of division and prove to the world that peace among its faiths is still possible. And for the United States, the question lingers: how far should a superpower go to defend faith beyond its borders? What do you think? Was Trump's statement a necessary step to protect believers, or a dangerous precedent that could divide nations? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you believe stories like this deserve to be told, subscribe and stay with us for more global reports. This is Voices of the Forgotten.